people really try to argue that we have this robust economy.
I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Tanner Dallas joins us in studio today. Tanner, how are you doing today, my friend?
I'm good. I'm good.
So tell us about yourself, what company you had and what you've got in front of us, because I understand you might have a couple different companies right now.
Yeah, absolutely. So this right here is our new concept, Two Bros Pizza Co., which is located in St. Charles. And then we've also got Crooked Feathers, which is located in O'Fallon. And then professionally, I told Lizzie I can't really speak because of the rules and regulations in the finance industry, but let's just say I deal with compounding interest and retirement.
Okay. How long has Two Brothers Pizza been around?
This opens up this next week. So Crooked
you haven't
Feathers
even started.
hasn't been started. So you guys are getting one of the first taste test samplings.
And you still have, you said Crooked
Feathers.
Yep,
that's in O'Fallon. So that's been open for about 6 years now. And you asked how it's been going. And I don't mean to get sidetracked, but I'm a junkie when it comes to business and politics. So this is why I was excited to go.
Nice.
Yeah, I love it.
And I will say, you asked a great question, and that is, how is it doing? And I think the best answer to that is as good as it can be in a climate that we're in. And as you guys know, it's a difficult climate. And people really try to argue that we have this robust economy. And I will disagree.
What?
People, but no, he's right. He knows mainstream media says that.
I hate mainstream media. I absolutely hate it. But I will say, I work with a lot of business owners. I am a business owner. And whether people like it or not, there was a period in 2022 and late 2021 where business owners tend to lie to make themselves feel better about how they perceive their business is doing.
Because business people are told to do that.
Yes.
Don't ever say what the truth is. You always, things are great. Things are great. I'm more honest. I've been told I need to lie a little more.
No, I have to. I'm pretty transparent. That's why I think I like you guys. But it's consumer spending. It's dampening, obviously, the effect with interest rates and credit cards and things like that. So I will say it's as good as it could be. And we did Two Bros Pizza Co. We remodeled one of our Crooked Feathers locations because we realized that in this type of climate and this type of economy, during recessions is when innovation comes along. Mm-hmm. And that's because, number one, like in the finance world, venture capitalists, they dry up. They don't have much of powder. And there has to be some type of innovation to get consumers to spend and switch from their favorite places. So I do a lot of social media stuff with doing videos for businesses and just showing what's new and cool in St. Charles County. Also St. Louis County too. And the question you start to ask yourself is, when I make these awesome videos, I go to these awesome places, are we competing on the same lines of them? And if I went and did that myself in one of my own locations, would I be able to generate the same buzz, interest, and get that same feeling? And the answer was no. So the past 6 months, we started looking at, number one, renovating our current Crooked Feathers location in O'Fallon.
Where is that specifically? We're getting people that are asking where these locations are.
Crooked Feathers in O'Fallon is at Bryan and Mexico. So it's right off Bryan Road and 70. Go down south, right at Mexico and Bryan. And then St. Charles, Two Bros Pizza Co., right off Zumbel and I think it's the Schnucks Shopping Center. So it's right in there, tucked away by, everybody knows Sushi AI in St. Charles County.
Yeah.
But that is where that concept came from, was essentially just creating a better product, a better experience, and elevating the entire feeling when you go and get.
What separates Crooked Feathers from other places? What do you think your best food is? And then, of course, we got to dive into this pizza, because when you get in the pizza business, there's lots of pizza chains. And what makes that so good?
So the difference is, number one, we have tons of different wing flavors. So we are not just a pizza place. We have over 19 different wing flavors. There's hand breaded, there's naked wings, boneless are all hand breaded. So it's all fresh as can be. And then not only the wings, but the pizza is all 00 flour for hand tossed, which is straight from Italy. It's some of the finest flour you can use. And then our thin crust is all St. Louis style. So it's flat pressed, crunchy, and we offer both St. Louis blend cheese and mozzarella cheese.
I talked to Lizzie about this. I've always explained that there's a way, Tanner, that you eat on TV. You learn. You don't take too big of a bite. So people have to sit and wait in anticipation as you're like, Talking with Tanner Dallas, and he has two businesses right now. This is the thinner piece. And is this a straight cheese pizza?
Yep, that's just straight cheese pizza. That's thinner. That's just 00 flour. It's stretched a little bit more. And then the bacon piece you have next to it is a little bit heavier. It's a little bit doughier in the middle. And it's the same flour, but just a little bit different taste.
I like it. This is a thicker piece from Two Bros Pizza Co. I love the name. Is this just bacon?
That's just bacon. We don't know how thick we're going to go with it. Just wanted to bring you guys some samples, because that's part of what we do. Is we may think something's great, but unless a lot of people think it's great, consumer opinions matter.
The bacon pizza. I don't give 10s, but we're getting up there 8, 9.
I
Outstanding.
think it's really good, and the spice is great. That's really good.
Yeah, we'll save you some. Steve Strict on his way in with Kathy Helbig Strict as well today. We appreciate
Steve's coming in?
Yeah. I told Vic that you guys were buddies.
Yeah.
That's so awesome.
Tanner, first of all, we love the fact you're a millennial, right?
I am a millennial.
You're very political, as you just said. You're a business owner. Every business owner that we've had in studio has talked about the difficulties and the climate that it is. Anybody that's had a business under Donald Trump and under Joe Biden, for whatever reason, says the exact same thing. It's so much more difficult to run a business with regulations and every other I to dot, T to cross under the current administration. Are you seeing that? And I don't mean to get you into too much of a political standpoint, but you led into it a little bit earlier.
I'm okay with it. No, it is. It's just different. And we never know how much of an effect the government's going to have on it. But obviously, I am a believer that there should be less regulations. We have a government spending problem. And the problem is, and most people don't realize this, but there's only two ways that we're going to decrease that deficit. It's either innovation in the United States, whether it's nuclear fusion, or it is exporting natural resources, which we don't want to do.
Do you notice that people around your age care much about where this country is going? Now, you may associate, and I've always believed you need to associate with people that are trying to push you to be better in every single area of life, not drag you down. So I don't know who you associate with. A lot of people who are 27 to 30.
I think a lot of people are not paying as close enough. I think media has really brainwashed people. I think social media has not been positive for the people in my age generation because everything is built on emotion. And I think we're in for a reckoning right here.
Before we let you go, let everybody know again, addresses of your two restaurants.
Sure. St. Charles, Two Bros Pizza Co., 2013 Zumbel Road, 63303, right off Zumbel and 70. Crooked Feathers is off Bryan Road and 70 at Bryan in Mexico.
Buddy, thanks again for coming in today. We'll try to get you back on. We appreciate your breath of fresh air.
Yeah,
thank you. Y'all have a blessed day.
All righty. Bye, Tanner. Tanner Dallas. Appreciate that. Hello, YouTube Truth Seekers. I'm Vic Faust with Cancel This. All right, nowadays, it's not enough that you're just trending. Now more than ever, reporting honest, reliable, and really relatable news in a way that is entertaining and fresh is difficult to come by. So if animated, no holds barred conversations get you going, then Cancel This is the morning show for you.
From Monday to Friday, 8 to 10 a.m. Central Standard Time,